I'm gonna play some more Horizon. But you didn't know that. Boop. 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 Now I can see chat. No, not power sharing, power saving, you shit. That's the one. This continuation of playing this on ultra hard. My first playthrough of the game. Oh yeah, now I remember. This dude. Fucking hate this guy. I wonder what's gonna happen. That didn't hurt at all.
We are getting closer to the heart of this place.
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer, which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion of a very unique feature, just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
Ew. Smegma. No, it doesn't seem like too good of a design. Fucking idiot. The fuck is the Omega clearance?
Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well.
It's always a vent.
Get to it. Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea.
Literally ripped this off from Batman.
Hurry!
Arkham.
Break it open!
Break that fucking dude's skull open.
Our console. Maybe I can access Ted's files from here. There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somtown's dead, along with his kid. Found him on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me, by leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Some tell said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal.
Oh shit.
I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Some test that the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
Want to be the mastermind for Fallout.
At last, Pharaoh's legacy is mine. Is that?
It's him.
He's a super mutant!
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down if...
Oh,
Kill
don't
them
tell
too.
me.
No witnesses.
See, I knew I was gonna have to fight these motherfuckers, but I didn't expect for that reason. I think I gave the game too much credit.
Firing!
I have them!
The fuck?
Freeze eyes!
Oh, that's not good. Can I at least change my outfit now? Really?
Finish her! One cut at a time.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready yet. Dumbass!
I'll pick them off!
Once again.
Hostile sighted!
Damn it!
The answer
shit. That magma's actually spreading. Really? My God!
Shall we go? Mind if I do?
Go burn your ass! Wow, this fucking sucks. Yeah, that thing is useless.
Come back! Hit her! Here's ammunition! Calling my target! Let's strike in unison!
That motherfucker's shooting through the fucking floor. Yeah, that was real fucking
They'll rig
intense.
the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
You don't even get to see him! Really?
We have no choice!
That's such a fucking cop-out.
Are you injured? Are you okay?
No, not really. I'm poisoned.
I won't fail you!
Get out of there!
Really? This game's really pissing me off.
I can barely breathe. The whole place is shaking. Run! More soldiers up ahead.
Over there! Just give them cover!
Man, if you even grazed that shit.
Are you alright? Your legacy's wisdom guides me. I did real damage!
Okay.
These guys are done. Get moving! I can barely breathe!
Where's that? Oh, never mind.
Hurry, sire!
Come on!
Out of my way!
Yes! Yes! Oh, come on. Yeah! He truly did embody the essence of Tetero. Crushed by the utter enormity of its weight. That's not good.
Soldiers, above us!
Firing!
No. What the fuck was that shit? Idiot!
Soldiers, above us!
Die already! More. Damn it!
Don't stop, come on!
That was a fucking gyroscopic flick shot. Suck it. No.
We're close now! Come on!
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Jesus Christ, am I running
Fair
a
enough.
dog kennel for humans?
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be
Or animal shelter, I should
thorough.
say. The homeless shelter. Jesus.
Oh, I thought he was
Took me a
going
while
to
to
have
get
us
there.
killed. Oh, and instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Hooray.
Now that I have
that
Omega
was so
clearance, we should
fucking
have what we need
shitty.
to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall. With the CO gone, maybe more Quen will be willing to talk. And there's still that tall mech nearby. I gotta change out of these clothes. can't believe the CO made me play dress up.
Oh, need that. I still can't fucking get over that. Something about these waves look real shitty. All of a sudden. What was it about them? I see. The reason why it doesn't look anywhere near as good as the Assassin's Creed games is because the waves themselves aren't actually part of the ocean itself. They're objects that are separate. Like, I can't bring up the cursor. Oh yeah, I can. But the waves are just like objects that are on top of the ocean's surface. Whereas the Assassin's Creed games is a true tessellated ocean. What the fuck? How'd I pass it up? The fuck is that? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Blends in with the kelp. Yes, I gotta do it. Still pretty puzzled about not being able to attack underwater. Everybody who claimed we held the Bay Area hostage, I'd like to say you're welcome. The opening of Delta engineer Nikki Cretion's speech was consistent with her reputation, blunt and to the point. Today she offered something I didn't give a shit about, and then 10 years later still divided residents because no one wants to hear any of this shit that I'm reading, neither do I. For those unfamiliar with Cretion's and her successful but contemptuous efforts, a primer, in 2043 someone took a shit and the world ended, and now we got this shit happening. The end. There, you caught up. It's a great example of fucking lazy, boring ass world building. It should be interesting, not a chore. If you're gonna make us do homework, then make it fucking worth it. Get up there, you whore! You asexual whore! Ah, damn it. Just a waste of time then. Love it. Love exploring these ruins. Especially when it looks very obviously climbable.
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
How do I get out of this fucking nightmare lane? I was somewhere else entirely in my mind just now. Damn it, it is kind of taunting me. Even though I know it's... Wait a minute. I know it's not worth it. It just is... It's fucking... What? Oh, you get a fucking skybox. That's your reward. A fucking skybox. Couldn't pay me to give less of a shit. I'm too close to go there. Guess it doesn't know why I want to go there. Man, I need a better monitor.
Well, don't have to worry about running out. still getting that signal. Crest of armor on its head. Must be a Red-Eye Watcher.
Yeah, why am I hiding from this dumb piece of shit? You are nothing! They are a little bit more powerful than usual.
Now's my chance!
And you're dead. Wait. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. You need to stay that way. That's nice.
Setting it on fire won't help.
Well, I'm just staring at it like a dumbass. Oh, that's different.
This must be Potomac sending a signal. I heard on my crime movies. It talks. Gotta be careful. Doesn't look like Potomac's working. Maybe my focus can tell me more. Something seems to have knocked the Tallneck down. Maybe the current. Better take a look at the damage.
How exciting.
I should swim down. Check what kind of damage we're dealing with.
Great job.
2 parts are missing. Is that what the Guntalk was carrying?
How
Might be able
convenient.
to find the parts at their nest.
I think this requires some finesse. Finesse! The best a man can get. That's Gillette, dumbass. It does look pretty though. Is it eating it? Ew, do they eat robot parts? I'm having a lot of thoughts. Damn it. I don't want to plug it up. You know, it's a shame that there's not going to be anything left of this world. Like, what's the timeline on this? Because you can't really tell. What year is it? 2030s. $2064. So about 2070. And how long was it? Actually, it's a very good question. Horizon Zero Dawn timeline. So I don't want any spoilers for this game. Let's see. Fucking lot here. A lot more here than you'd think. $2068. So it's only been... Wow. Get this. And this is very true if you've ever seen that show on History Channel. It's been maybe 100 years. Wait a minute. Nah, never mind. Never mind. You... Ooh. The events of the game start in the year 3041? Okay, so never mind. That's very, very optimistic. Let's do a quick Google. Could Sears Tower last after end of the world? So it could last for thousands of years. The Sears Tower could last for thousands of years as long as it is climate controlled and protected from the elements. So, tower You know, if exposed to elements. So the general consensus is that if it were in a dry climate, like a desert climate, if the windows remained intact, it could last for like 1,000 years. Easy. But that's very unlikely. So as soon as the windows are gone, then you got maybe a few hundred years. And pretty quickly, the weather will destroy the floors along the windows. And the floors towards the center would be more structurally sound. Learning! So yeah, these buildings, there should be a lot less of them. These fuckers should be gone.
Washed off some of the sweat.
Fuck it. Oh yeah, I could just do it this way. Timed it wrong. Gotcha, bitch. Idiot. Wow, it looks like shit. Remember when those waves looked impressive?
Nice to rest.
Nah, this is like garbage.
Looks like the part I'm looking for. One down, one to go.
I guess there's more.
Getting there. Cut!
Smack that fucking bird out of the sky!
Right here.
Piece of shit. Give me that. Two of them, really? Oh, that's fucking great.
Keep calm.
No, that fucking sucked. Dumbass. That motherfucker do a barrel roll? How do you like them apples, you ass? I always wanted to try a zip line until I saw that episode on South Park about the zip lines. I was done with it then. Of course, this is probably a lot more fun than a zip line.
That tall nut part must be up there somewhere. I just have to get to it. It's close.
What the fuck am I doing? Does it float? I'm gonna assume it floats. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be pissed. Now what? Now jump! Jump like you've never jumped before! Yeah, that worked very well. Can I push it? Of course I can. Peak gameplay right here. Gotta wait for the lighting change again. What the fuck was that, you idiot? Oh. Hooray. It's one way to make the game longer.
This is where I found one of the parts missing from that Tallneck. Another one might be nearby.
I hate this animation system.
A second Tallneck part.
Where is it?
I should get these back to the Tallneck.
Hope there's no enemies in there. It's a UFO!
Let's hope this works.
The more I look at this water, the more it looks like shit. Put it in the hole.
Well, one more to go. That should do it. Welcome back. Now I just need to find a way to climb aboard.
Then I still gotta jump on top of the dumb thing. You mean it doesn't even really disturb the water at all?
If I can get on land, I might be able to jump onto that tunnel.
Really? Oh, come on.
I should be able to jump onto the tunnel from here.
Really? I guess so. Yeah!
Made it. Now to climb up to his head.
Always hated this.
There we go. Time to over. All right. It's done.
About that. No. I didn't know you could do that. How about that? No, so this is supposed to be Los Angeles. Certainly is lost. To time. Idiot. Yeah, why not? Wait a minute, where the fuck am I going? Bunch of shit's gonna happen here, I suppose. Wouldn't it have been great if I could have just fast traveled through the actual place? That's a nice pop in.
It's a unique situation.
I know that. But if there were two of me walking around,
I'd run for the hills and never look back.
come on, I'm being serious.
So am I.
Great!
Welcome back.
Runs like
Good
shit.
to be back.
Good, it just saved. Shit is ridiculous.
Have you met our new
Wait, now
prime
it's
guest
60?
yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base.
What just happened?
Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale, I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alba.
Oh, shit.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe.
That furry-faced
I
bitch.
promise.
Her face is getting hairier every time I see it.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life and decay. I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the Earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through that data?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of the old world. Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming around than there are today. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see them. Even as holograms. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, that may prove difficult. At least I can find comfort in knowing Gaia used many of them as inspiration for her machines. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've done here, for us. Maybe one day, more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds... crowded, but nice.
If you could do a game where it actually simulates how languages can like form off of like a base language.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
I'm on her side. That might just because I have abandonment issues.
Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
I'm not gonna tell you tried it, bitch. Go for a bubble bath.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
I call this the sandwich method.
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the Earth. Like a heart, beating with the life of the world. As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course, Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
I just had an existential crisis moment. Because when you understand what the Earth is, you understand how limited its time is. It's just a really large blob of hot shit that formed due to an explosion. And it does have a limited time. Once that's gone, planet's gone. We are here right now, and that's it. All we have is right now.
About the land gods.
3 of them want Dove, and I was hoping I sent their
Okay. I assume...
Yes, to know that the seeds I came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
Till it doesn't.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Yeah, see an actual female fighters say that.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering... What do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but... I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
Be crazy to think that my music could actually survive 1,000 years into the future. That'd be wild. Almost make all of this worth it.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the 2 of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
I don't know. This sounds kind of racist.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
I need to get...
Right. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's...
Hey.
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right.
Don't ruin her
I
enthusiasm.
also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
Damn right.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
I want the heretical data.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
It's actually pretty interesting. Too bad it ended so shittily.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. and that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
The fuck's a Bohai?
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
Kinda like our history.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. I need to get going.
The plan it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then
There's no point. There's so much fucking talking. There's no point in streaming this. I'm just going to